3 vegetables may help protect your kidneys after 60, but 3 others may quietly put them under serious stress. And the scary part is this: many seniors eat both groups without knowing which ones help and which ones may harm. Your kidneys are silent filters. They do not always warn you with pain. They do not always give clear signs. But when your potassium creatinine or blood pressure starts to rise, your food choices may already be working against you. Today, I will show you 3 vegetables that may support your kidneys, help reduce stress on your body, and make your meals safer. Then I will show you 3 vegetables that may become risky when eaten too often, eaten in large amounts, or prepared the wrong way. Some of them are sitting in American kitchens right now. Some are even praised as healthy foods. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will know which vegetables deserve a place on your plate and which ones your kidneys may be begging you to limit. Number 1, tomato sauce and tomato paste. Tomatoes are bright, they are tangy, and they are loved in almost every culture, from Italy to Texas. They are the fruit that built pasta night. But here is the truth: the danger does not actually come from the tomato itself. The problem begins when we process it. A fresh raw tomato is usually gentle on your kidneys. Slice it into a salad, and there is usually no problem at all. But when that same tomato gets boiled down, strained, and packed into paste or sauce, everything becomes concentrated. The nutrients become concentrated. The minerals become concentrated too. 1 single cup of tomato sauce can hold nearly 900 milligrams of potassium. That is almost half of your daily limit if your kidneys are already slowing down. Add a few spoonfuls of ketchup, add a bowl of tomato soup, and you may have already crossed the line without realizing it. Let me tell you about Hadi. He was a 57-year-old retiree who thought he was eating clean. Every Sunday he made his own healthy pasta sauce from scratch. No preservatives, no store-bought junk, just pure tomato paste and olive oil. He did not drink alcohol, he did not smoke, and he proudly called it his heart-friendly meal. But one day he started feeling weak. He felt dizzy. He became short of breath. A blood test showed that his potassium level was dangerously high. His heart rhythm was off. It was skipping beats like a broken drum. The diagnosis was hyperkalemia. This is a dangerous rise in potassium. It can affect the heart without clear warning signs. Here is the science behind it. Potassium is vital for nerve and muscle function. But when your kidneys slow down, even small extra amounts can build up quickly. That extra potassium can interfere with your heart's electrical system. It can cause fatigue. It can cause muscle weakness, and it can eventually lead to an abnormal heart rhythm. That is why high potassium can be so dangerous. You may not see it coming until the problem becomes serious. So how do you fix it? You do not need to remove tomatoes from your life forever. You simply need to respect how concentrated they can become. Limit sauces to about 2 tablespoons per meal. Replace tomato paste with fresh diced tomatoes when possible. You can also use roasted red peppers for flavor. Use herbs like basil and parsley. They can bring your dishes to life without flooding your kidneys with potassium. A few mindful swaps can make the difference between nourishment and overload. And remember this: most people who end up with kidney trouble did not get there overnight. They got there one healthy choice at a time, the wrong sauce, the wrong portion, repeated day after day, until the kidneys finally whisper, enough. But simply knowing this is not enough. Because there is another food that hides behind comfort and tradition. It looks harmless. It fills dinner plates all across America, and it can be even more deceptive. I am talking about potatoes. What you are about to hear might change the way you look at them forever. Number 2, potatoes and sweet potatoes. If tomato sauce is the silent overload, then potatoes are the warm, smiling enemy that many people invite to their table every day. Mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, roasted potatoes, fried potatoes. They are comfort on a plate, soft, golden, Familiar. But what if that comfort is quietly putting pressure on your kidneys every time you take a bite? Many people are proud of their healthy home-cooked diet. Then they discover that their favorite side dish has been quietly raising their potassium level for years. Take Kinza, for example. She was a 60-year-old grandmother. She had cut out sugar. She had stopped drinking soda. She had avoided fried food. She thought she was doing everything right. On Thanksgiving, she filled her plate with creamy mashed potatoes, sweet potato casserole, and roasted red potatoes. It all looked innocent. It even looked wholesome. But by that night, she felt her heart flutter. Her muscles felt weak. At the emergency room, her potassium measured over 7.0 millimoles per litre. That is dangerously high. The diagnosis was acute hyperkalemia. She was told that the healthy food she loved had almost stopped her heart. Here is the science in plain English. A single medium baked potato can hold around 1,100 milligrams of potassium. A cup of mashed sweet potato can contain about 1,200 milligrams. When your kidneys are working well, they flush out extra potassium without much trouble. But when filtration slows down, even a little potassium can build up in your bloodstream. It is like water building behind a dam. At first, you may feel tired. You may feel a little dizzy. Then suddenly, the dam breaks. Your heart rhythm can slip out of control. This is not rare. High potassium contributes to many preventable hospital visits every year. This is especially true among adults over 60 who may have early kidney decline without knowing it. The fix is not giving up potatoes forever. The fix is learning to cook smarter. One powerful technique is called leaching. Peel your potatoes, slice them thin, soak them in water for several hours, then boil them in fresh water. Do not bake or fry them if you are trying to reduce potassium. This simple step can remove a large amount of potassium from potatoes. Portion size matters just as much. Keep your serving to about a quarter cup. Do not pile multiple forms of potatoes onto one plate. For many people, that small change can make a major difference. They can still enjoy their favorite dishes, but they enjoy them in moderation, and their potassium levels can stay more stable. So here is my question for you. Have you ever believed a food was healthy just because it was homemade? If so, drop a comment below. I read every single one. You would be amazed at how many people are surprised to learn that even comfort food can become a kidney's worst nightmare, and yet knowing this is still only half the story. Because the next vegetable does not just strain your kidneys slowly, it can become risky one glass at a time. It is praised as a superfood, but for weakened kidneys, it can become a ticking time bomb. Stay with me. What you are about to hear about beets may shock you. Number 3, beets and beet juice. Beets are loaded with two tricky substances, potassium and oxalates. A single glass of beet juice can contain about 500 to 600 milligrams of potassium. That may already be risky for anyone with stage 2 or stage 3 kidney decline. But the bigger threat is oxalate. Oxalate is a natural compound that can bind to calcium. When too much oxalate enters your body, it can form crystals. These crystals can irritate kidney tissue. They can also block delicate filtration channels. This problem is called acute oxalate nephropathy. It can happen when oxalate intake becomes too high. Some reports have described healthy adults developing sudden kidney injury after drinking beet smoothies every day for several weeks. The irony is clear. The same nitrates that may help open blood vessels can become a problem in the wrong context. For a healthy athlete with strong kidney filtration, beet juice may support performance. But for someone with elevated creatinine diabetes, high blood pressure, or weakened kidneys, daily beet drinks can add stress to an already strained filter. So what can you do instead? Moderation and pairing are everything. If you truly enjoy beets, eat them in small portions. Choose roasted beets instead of beet juice. Always be careful with concentrated beet drinks. You can pair beets with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or cheese. Calcium can bind some oxalates in your gut. This may help reduce the amount that reaches your kidneys. Avoid beet powders and concentrated beet shots completely. They are not a guaranteed detox. For weakened kidneys, they may create more burden than benefit. Have you ever tried one of those super detox beet smoothies because you thought it was the key to better health? Be honest. Most people have. Type yes in the comments if you have fallen for that trend. You are not alone. The truth surprises almost everyone. But understanding beets is only half the battle, because the next foods are generally gentler choices for kidney-friendly eating. They may help support your kidneys when used wisely. They are simple, they are affordable, and they can help restore balance from the inside out. Stay with me. What comes next might be the part that finally gives your kidneys the relief they have been asking for. After hearing about the foods that can quietly strain your kidneys, you may start to wonder if anything is truly safe to eat anymore. I get it. Many people say the same thing. Everything I love seems to hurt me, but not everything works against your kidneys. Some foods can work for them, and one of the most powerful is also one of the simplest. 3 vegetables that may support your kidneys. Number 1, cauliflower. Cauliflower is not flashy. It is not trendy. You will not see many people making cauliflower challenges on TikTok, but this humble white vegetable is a quiet hero for kidney-friendly eating. Why? Because unlike potatoes or spinach, cauliflower is low in potassium, it is low in phosphorus, it is low in sodium, and it is gentle on your body's filtration system. Just 1 cup of cooked cauliflower has about 88 milligrams of potassium. That is very low compared to the 1,000 milligrams that may be hiding in a baked potato. That is the difference between easing your kidneys and overwhelming them. Let me tell you about Lubna. She was 67 years old. She had been told that her creatinine was climbing. She feared that dialysis might be in her future. When she reviewed her eating habits, she realized something important. Every night she had been eating mashed potatoes. She believed they were safe because they were homemade. Then she made one simple change. She swapped mashed potatoes for creamy mashed cauliflower. She added a drizzle of olive oil and garlic. 6 weeks later, her swelling had gone down. Her energy came back. Her blood work improved. Her potassium became more stable, and her creatinine moved in the right direction. Cauliflower belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family. This is the same family as cabbage and broccoli. It contains sulforaphane and glucosinolates. These plant compounds may help reduce inflammation. They may also support the body's natural detox systems. In simple terms, cauliflower can help your kidneys feel less burdened. And the best part is this: it is incredibly versatile. You can roast it until it turns golden. You can steam it until it becomes soft. You can mash it until it becomes smooth. It absorbs flavor like a sponge. Garlic, herbs, lemon, olive oil, whatever you enjoy. Food should never feel like punishment. Cauliflower proves that kidney-friendly eating can still taste good. So if you have been afraid that every meal is an enemy, remember this. The right foods do more than help you avoid damage. They may help your body fight back. Cauliflower is proof that simple foods can be powerful. But do not stop here, because the next vegetable does not just support your kidneys, it also supports your heart and blood vessels. It is vibrant, it is delicious, and most people completely underestimate its healing potential. Stay with me. What you are about to hear about red bell peppers might change the way you build your plate forever. Number 2, red bell peppers. After discovering how gentle cauliflower can be for your kidneys, let us turn to something more colorful. Something that adds sweetness, flavor, and support in every bite. I am talking about red bell peppers. Red bell peppers often hide in plain sight. Many people treat them like a garnish, but they hold the kind of power your kidneys quietly thank you for. When people first hear that bell peppers can support kidney health, they often look surprised. They think bell peppers are only for flavor, but that is not true. Red bell peppers are one of the most kidney-friendly vegetables you can put on your plate. They are lower in potassium than many common choices. 1 cup has about 250 milligrams of potassium. That is much lower than many tomato-based foods. They are also loaded with vitamin C. They contain beta-carotene, they contain lycopene, and they contain flavonoids. These antioxidants act like tiny shields. They help fight oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is one of the things that can slowly wear down kidney cells. Let me share George's story. He was 61 years old. He felt tired, he felt frustrated, and he felt scared. His blood pressure was climbing, his kidney numbers were slipping, and every meal felt like a gamble. He had replaced junk food with tomato sauce and tomato soup. He thought he was eating clean, but his potassium kept rising. Then he swapped those sauces for meals built around red bell peppers, stir-fries, roasted peppers, bell pepper soup. Within a few weeks, his potassium became more stable. His blood pressure improved, and more importantly, he said something powerful. For the first time in months, I feel light after eating. That is not magic, that is chemistry. The carotenoids and flavonoids in red bell peppers help fight inflammation. They also help support flexible, healthy blood vessels. Remember this, your heart and your kidneys are partners. When one suffers, the other often follows. Colorful vegetables like red bell peppers can help support blood pressure and overall kidney health. Cooking bell peppers is easy. Roast them until the edges darken and caramelize. Slice them raw into salads for a satisfying crunch. Stuff them with grains and herbs for a complete kidney-friendly meal. Their flavor is naturally sweet. That means you do not need heavy sauces or too much salt to enjoy them. It is a simple swap, and it can change the way your body feels after every meal. So the next time you crave flavor, skip the ketchup or tomato paste. Reach for a red bell pepper instead. It does not just make your food look alive, it helps your body feel alive. But the journey does not end here, because there is one ingredient left that may already be sitting quietly in your kitchen. It is tiny, it is ordinary, and it may help lower blood pressure, calm inflammation, and protect your kidneys from the inside out. Stay with me. What you are about to hear about garlic might change the way you season your food forever. Number 3, garlic. After the vibrant strength of red bell peppers, let us turn to something smaller, something humbler, but deeply powerful, garlic. It may not look like much, but this tiny clove has been valued for human health for thousands of years, long before laboratories, long before blood tests. People across the world trusted garlic to strengthen and support the body. Today, modern research has helped explain why. Garlic is one of the most useful natural foods for kidney-friendly cooking. At first, that may sound surprising. Garlic, the same thing you use to flavor pasta. Yes, exactly that. But here is the secret. Garlic is not just a seasoning. It is a powerful food in disguise. Its real power comes from a compound called allicin. Allicin is released when you crush or chop a fresh clove. That sharp, spicy aroma is the allicin activating. Once inside your body, garlic can support your health in several ways. It may help calm inflammation, it may help fight oxidative stress, and it may support healthy blood pressure. Let me tell you about Patricia. She was a 60-year-old woman with stage 3 kidney disease. Her blood pressure was stubbornly high. She tried different medications, but the numbers stayed high. Then she made a simple food change. She added 2 freshly crushed cloves of garlic to her meals each day. She let the garlic sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This helped activate the allicin. 3 months later, her blood pressure improved. It dropped from 150 over 95 to 135 over 85. Her inflammation markers also improved. She did not change her prescriptions. She changed her food. Garlic also gives your kidneys something they desperately need: flavor without sodium. Every time you reach for garlic instead of salt, you are helping protect your blood vessels. You are also helping reduce pressure on delicate kidney tissue. That is why garlic is such a powerful seasoning. It restores taste, it supports the heart, and it helps your kidneys feel less burdened. So if you have ever wondered how to make your meals both delicious and supportive, start small. Crush 1 clove, let it breathe, then add it to whatever you are cooking. Soups, stir-fries, roasted vegetables, simple meals. Your body may feel the difference long before your lab results show the full story. But even knowing this is not enough, because the future of your kidneys is not decided by one single ingredient. It is decided by how all your choices connect. The final piece of this puzzle is awareness. It is consistency, and it is the right mindset. These things can make the difference between lifelong strength and silent decline. Stay with me, because the closing message is something every person needs to hear before it is too late. You have just learned what many people never get to hear. Not every vegetable heals, and not every so-called healthy habit is safe for your kidneys. But I want you to remember this above all else. Your health is not about perfection. It is about progress. Every small change matters. Every time you swap the wrong food for the right one, it matters. Every glass of water you drink with awareness, it matters. Every meal you build with care, it matters. Those moments add up. They become small victories. They protect you from the inside out, day by day, meal by meal. If you have watched this far, it means you truly care about your body. That already puts you ahead of most people. So do not stop here. Save this video now so you can come back to it whenever you need a reminder. And if you have not yet subscribed to Health Tips 60, turn on the notification bell. Every week we share simple evidence-based tips to help you care for your kidneys and your body with more confidence. Because the truth is simple. Your kidneys do not need a miracle. They need consistency. They need compassion. They need knowledge. You do not have to face this journey alone. Take it one step at a time, one meal at a time, one habit at a time. Tonight, when you sit down to eat, pause for just a second. Ask yourself one question. Is this helping my kidneys, or is this hurting them? The answer to that single question, repeated day after day, may help keep you healthier, stronger, and farther away from dialysis. Your kidneys may be silent, but they are always listening. Treat them kindly, and they can help keep you strong for years to come.